If you're buying your domains from GoDaddy and you're not using the WBR 301 historical tool, you're wasting your money. And let me show you why. Here's a list of auctions from GoDaddy, and let's just grab a regular list right here, and let's sort by people's bids. So that means we know that people are bidding on these things. Let's take a look into the most bid website right here. Okay? I'm going to show you how powerful this tool is so that you don't waste your money. So this tool right here is going to be your number one to go-to tool when you're trying to buy from GoDaddy Auctions or any domain. But we're specifically targeting the GoDaddy Auctions right now because a lot of people think that, you know, just because it's on GoDaddy, it's a good domain and this or that. That's not true. So we plug it in here into the 301 checker tool. And what do we have? We have one occurrence of a 301 historically in the past. So let's do a deep check. They are better domains in the auctions, but I'm here to show you that this tool is a must-go-to tool. You can't just buy any domain you're trying to buy without using this tool right here. Ah, look at this. Look at this. You don't even want to buy this domain. It's the most sought after domain, and in 2004, 2004, that's nothing. That means so if you don't understand anything about SEO, this is not going to make too much sense to you. But 2004, a 301 in 2004 is not that big of a deal if the traffic has been built after. So you're always looking at the traffic has been built. Was it 301 and the juice was removed? And then you want to buy it. This one is actually safe. It's giving you the red mark here that it was actually forwarded to penpals.com in 2004. So if you're not worried about the traffic from 2004, and I don't think anybody is, this could be a safe domain. Let's go to, maybe some of you don't have this kind of money, $3,000, $3,000, $4,000 for these auctions, $12,000 for this one right here. I'm sure people have done their homework before paying $12,000, but let's take a look into that $12,000 one. Let's see, maybe it's not worth it. So let's go ahead and check it out right here. Give it a few seconds. This one was never. So the beauty of this tool right here, this one was never 301. So this is actually a good domain. So for $12,000, you're not getting scammed. This tool right here is to help you quickly identify which ones are scams. Okay, so that's not a scam. Let's go to something that people didn't bid on. Let's go to something. Let's go to the cheaper ones that people don't really go in and do a lot of homework. TrueLeaders.com. This one seems to have a problem, actually. So that's a bug in the system. And if you ever find something like this where it doesn't give you anything, let us know. This is the first time we see it. We're very transparent. This is a very brand new tool. Nothing is polished here. Use at your own risk. Let's look at this one right here. But I'd rather have the tool than not have the tool. So if something comes up and it doesn't show you any results, this was the first time we ever even see something like this. Here, look, boom, 42 occurrences. Okay, let's see. So this salsa lovers, 15 people are bidding at $205. So this is one of the cheaper ones. Let's do a deep check. Let's see what happens here. Okay, because this seems like this might be a scam. This could be a scam website where you're getting scammed. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. These people are bidding on a scam right here. This is the reason WBR exists, so that you don't get scammed. Okay? This looks like a scam, but let's wait for the tool to finish what it needs to finish. And there are a lot of scams out there. GoDaddy scams, Cedo scams, Dynadot, all of them. Every single one of them has scams. And you're going to realize quickly that this historical 301 checker tool is the #1 go-to tool to make sure that this domain wasn't played with and manipulated in the past. And so that, you're able to buy with confidence. I wrote this tool personally because I got scammed a few times from a few domains that I bought. And you live and you learn, and you're like, why, what happened? Why is it so bad? Why didn't it work? This, and you realize, well, okay, I figured it out. I found the technical detail, and so we wrote this algorithm specifically for that. Okay, so the tool finished here, and so let's take a look into the results. And by looking at the results here, everything is clean. This one is clean for you to go. There is no reds here. So the juice hasn't transferred over. I personally just suspected because I saw the reds and the amount of all of the problems. So this could be just a technical problem that they had. Their developers were going between www, HTTP, and HTTPS, and so they lost a lot of traffic, and maybe that's why they're selling it. They don't know much about keeping their SEO alive. Their business is good, but not their SEO. So this one is a good one. Let's keep moving. Let's try to find an actual scam. I want to end this by showing you an actual example of what it could save you from. So let's take a look into this one right here. Maybe it could save you from this one. Only one occurrence, and maybe that's not so bad in 2024 right here. And maybe it is bad. You never know. So that's what we that's the whole point, is that we're going to run a deep check. That's the whole point. Let's take another one. So these are all, you know, domains that people are bidding on. There's 13 bids, 12 bids. I hope that these people did their homeworks with other tools, but I wanted to, at least get one example of people bidding on something that's terrible, because it does happen. Yeah, this one is good. We got the green light, so let's go and try another one. Always got to have that peace of mind. Get that green light, before you go and you bid on a domain that you think is great. Get that green light. So let's see here. What is this one? Yeah, this one doesn't have any 301, so that one is also good. There's no deep check to even, no need to even do a deep check because it never had a 301. This one had 6 occurrences. and they're all over here. So let's try this. Let's do a deep check on that one. And as that one is doing a deep check, let's grab another one. Maybe one of the less popular ones. So, of course, the popular ones that have a lot of bids, they're going to go for very expensive money. And, people did do their due diligence and they researched those domains before they bought them. So, as that one is happening in the background, we can start this one too. This one has 17 occurrences, and some of them in the past, some of them here, some of them 2022, 2024, 2023. You never know. You can only figure it out if you do a deep check. And how amazing is that? One click, you start that deep check, and you forget about it. You don't have to worry. So let's take a look into the ones that we were just doing right now. This one, it said completed. Let's see the results. Oh, good. SARM XXL. It's green. This is safe. This is safe. You know the juice didn't go anywhere else. Now, I mean, this is safe from a 301 perspective. Doesn't mean that it's a good domain. You still have to, check your historical traffic. You have to check your SEMrush, your MOZ. So let's go to early COVID care or something. Okay, that's happening in the background. Let's go to things that are not so popular. Let's go to domains that nobody has bid on before, or maybe have a few bids. Something with 3 bids right here, but it has to have metrics too, like because some of these domains don't even have anything. Like it doesn't even matter if it was a scam or not. It never had any value, and it doesn't have any value now. I could have started this video with a bunch of curated domains and be like, oh yeah, every GoDaddy domain is bad. But no, I started with the supposedly good ones, the stuff that people are actually bidding on, because supposedly that's a good domain. We could have gotten lucky and saw that there was a supposedly good domain that's not good. And if you're watching this video, most likely you're not paying $12,000 for a domain, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000. You're playing in the $20 to $200 range, and those is that's where a lot of people can get scammed. Okay, yeah, I think this one might be bad. Some wine bistro. It has 43 301s throughout its history. So let's start a deep check on that one as well. This one is still pending. This one is still pending. Yeah, so you can always see which ones you completed. You can view the results for any of the ones that we were looking at before. So you have a history of what you were searching for before. So that's also good. That's a good part of this tool. Um, republicandaily.com. Let's check that one out too. Let's add it to the list of deep checks. And these do take some time. It has 10 occurrences. Let's start a deep check. So that's pending, pending, pending. So let's wait a second for all that to finish. Okay, so early COVID care completed. Let's check the results on this one. This one is clean from a 301 perspective. So I wouldn't consider that a no. So let's wait for the other two. Okay, so these two have completed. Let's see here. This one is clean. 53 redirects, but they're all clean. Let's see that one over here. And this one is clean too. So what have we learned so far? If it's on GoDaddy Auctions and it has more than 3 bids, you're safe. We did 10 of them so far, and they're safe. So let's go and try something else, something that you might think, oh, nobody knows about this. That's why nobody's bidding, right? Let's try, let's say this one right here. And, you know, those ones with only one bid, because you never know. This one has 2 occurrences. We're starting the deep check. Let's test the other one too. Okay, let's start the deep check on this one. Okay, this one has completed already. This one is clean. So we're waiting for this one right here. But let's go the other way. Okay, things that nobody bid on. No bids. And has DMOS. And has S traffic, like 15 Rombo to whatever that is. Let's put that one in here. Right, has 119 occurrences. Oh, bloody. Let's do it. So what do we got here? This one has completed. Let's view the results. Oh, there we go. Boom. There's a scam right there. Boom. Found it. Scam. Scam. This one has, so which one was this? This player thing. SVFIP player. Scam right there. Boom. Done. This one you should never bid on. Finally, we found one that's a scam. So what was it? Let's go back to our list here that we were looking at. Right here. You see? One bid. Somebody bid on it. $25. There's a $25 bid on this one. Somebody's about to pay $25 for nothing. Okay. So, what have we learned so far from what we did? Just because it has bids doesn't mean it's a good domain. However, we've seen 10 out of 10 domains that have more than 3 bids come out clean. So it's possible that, you know, if there's a lot of people bidding on it, that means it's a clean domain, but that's not always the case. And here we go. This one has somebody bidding, is about to get scammed. He's going to have to pay $40 for this domain, $15 registration, and $25 for the bidding. And this thing is worthless. This domain is literally worthless. Because why is it worthless? It was redirected to earnonmally.com for a good 2 years, and that means all of the SERP's juice is gone.